Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you my updated Disc Priest WeakAuras for patch 7.0.3. I wanted to make sure I gave those of you who have been using my WeakAuras an option to keep a similar aesthetic while still accounting for all the patch changes to abilities and playstyle. These are the WeakAuras I'll likely be using for the remainder of this X-Pack, but I expect as I begin raiding in Legion, I'll be updating them again to better fit the content and any future changes. I've broken the WeakAuras down into two separate groups. First, there's a dynamic top bar to show your various DPS abilities, and it will update which abilities are displayed based off your talent selection. The other WeakAura group is a static grouping of ability trackers. Along the bottom you'll see trackers for your longer cooldown abilities like Pain Suppression and Barrier, along with utility spells like Leap of Faith and Fade. As Power Word Shield now has a cooldown attached to it, I've added a larger tracker for it on the left as to keep my awareness of when I can shield. On the right, there is also a larger tracker for Mindbender, so you can make sure to use it as much as possible for the mana return. Or if you decide to use Shadow Fiend instead, it will give you a timer to use it appropriately. This center area used to track evangelism stacks. Now I've reworked it to track the amount of atonements you have out in your group. For each atonement buff you have out, the bar will fill, and with each atonement buff the mana cost for your plea increases. At 6 stacks is where plea becomes much less valuable, and you should consider swapping to using Shadow Mend and Power Word Radiance instead. This top blue bar is your tracker for Rapture. When the ability is available to use, it will show as it is now. When the ability is active, the bar will then serve as its timer. And once the buff has ended, the bar will change color and begin filling back up, swapping to the blue shade once usable again. Similarly, this bottom orange bar is used to track the availability, uptime, and cooldown of Power Infusion. It will also serve as the place for you to track Twist of Fate uptime should you choose that talent instead. Looking at the dynamic top bar, when you change talents which add or remove a DPS ability, it will account for that and keep those icon trackers centered above the bar below. If you want to draw a bit more attention to these abilities, you can choose to animate them by clicking this box. They'll now show a slight slide animation when going off and on cooldown. Additionally, if you find yourself using a particular set of talents more than others, adjusting the spacing may give you a more desired look and balance. That's it for these WeakAuras. If you love them, great. If not, I hope they at least give you an idea of what abilities to track and how to track them when setting up and personalizing your own WeakAuras. I love seeing how creative you guys can get, so if you end up making changes to them, be sure to tweet me a screenshot. Good luck adapting to the patch changes and have fun prepping for Legion.